got it?
While people get here, I want to talk about a couple things about the fight. Also, augment runes are in tab 2.
It's an open
Um,
discussion.
Not,
Mantis?
No.
not particularly. No.
Everybody mute.
So on Thursday, the one thing I specified towards the end of the night is we have to hit the third night orb. Every melee needs to get on the third night orb before, like as it spawns for the first 10 seconds before it puts its field up. And everyone needs to kill the big ads in phase 3. These are the things I specified that were so important. So the fact that I look at logs on that kill on wipe 18, where if it went a little bit tighter, it was literally a kill. When I look at that and I see a couple melee like accidentally damaging Night Orb 3 or not damaging Night Orb 3 at all, unacceptable. When I look at damage to the fourth big ad, you know, the one that has to die right away, and I see people that didn't even damage it at all, aka every melee player in the raid except for like 3. Unacceptable. I looked at Chris's VODs. It literally stands beside the boss, and people are just like fucking piling into the boss. This boss that takes half its health in 30 seconds after that point, where it just dies. Literally the thing that it doesn't matter how much damage you do to it. Yet people are just sitting on the boss, just tunneling the boss. I'm doing 20% of the damage to that big ad there. And I'm ranged, so I'm also hitting the Night Orb. That is unacceptable. You guys need to actually pay attention, listen to me, and do the fight. Like, seriously. If you want to kill the boss, and then you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna rage at Cameron about these people, and I'm gonna say we're wasting our time after I do less than 1 million damage to the fourth ad, literally the most important one, and shit like that. So stupid. Like, come on. We're here to kill a boss, so don't just like close your eyes and tunnel the boss. Do the fight properly. And we'll kill the boss. We could kill it right now if you guys like smarten up and do the correct things. Because if we had a little bit more damage on that ad, we would have been fine. If we had a little bit more damage on that Night Orb, we would have been fine. Sure, we would have lost 2 people to those parasites. But 2 people don't really matter when we can do like all of the boss's health through Lust. Like, seriously. Also, ranged. In that part, when there's a bunch of fucking, I don't even know what they're called, essences, the things that you stand in and heal up, when you're supposed to be hitting the big ad, the Night Orb, and I see range doing like 8 casts into an essence that literally doesn't take damage in the most important part of the phase. Like, that can't happen. You can't go, oh, well, I'm gonna hit the wrong thing that I can't damage. Like, just pay attention. Don't get to the end of the fight and be like, well, I'm gonna panic and do nothing now. Seriously. That's all I want to say. Like, smarten up. Come on.
Sorry, I was deafened. What happened?